Floods are now eligible for FEMA funds.
A disaster declaration for Cameron, Willacy, and Hidalgo counties approved by President Trump about an hour and a half ago.
Channel 5's Christian Colon spoke with Harlingen city leaders who have some concerns about what this means for them.
June 24th, the start of a week, dozens in the valley lost their homes. Many continue in the recovery stage. That includes the city of Harlingen. Rodrigo Davila, Public Works Director for the city of Harlingen, tells Channel 5 News the city staff is working around the clock to try to pick up the flood-related debris. From the start of the floods, the city has collected over 2 million pounds of trash. Davila says his workers collect furniture, beds, mattresses, and brush, mostly personal belongings. The city is collecting trash data and will present it to the state and federal officials.
The federal government classifies in two different areas. Independent assistance, that's known as IA, and PA, which is public assistance. The municipalities are considered the public assistance. The reason that we collect the data is to make sure that we are also covered for our infrastructure, our vehicles that were being used, all the extra man hours that were being used. And so once the declaration is signed, then they could divide it in those both categories. Maybe one could get funded or both could get funded, but we need to continue to collect the data.
Though the president has granted the disaster declaration for Willacy, Cameron, and Hidalgo counties, it is not enough for the city itself. Again, the funding approved for now is only for individuals. Davila says the city needs funding for all the extra work they continue to do because of the severe weather, such as paying workers overtime. The city of Harlingen hopes this year the federal government grants them funds for the city expenses. Last year, the federal government only provided funds to some people and not for city purposes. Live in the studio, Christian Colon, Channel 5 News at 6.